Congratulations. We're so excited to have you here. You're going to find out in the East Metro we're a very friendly group. We put party labels aside. We work together hand in glove, whether it's city council, county, state, federal, community leaders, business community. We all work together, so I think it's really appropriate that we are the Gold Line, because we think we're the gold standard out here on how you really kind of bring everybody together to move something forward.
Well, congratulations, and we do appreciate your 7 counties in 7 weeks, and that Washington County is the first stop, so thank you for that. We are very excited that we are in the Transportation Policy Plan. So Gateway Corridor will be a new transit technology for Minnesota. So this is something where we're spending a considerable amount of time making sure that all of our partners at the state and federal level understand that this would be new bi-directional, all-day, evening, weekend service to the East Metro, not only with connections to Minneapolis from Union Depot, but also connections to Hudson, Wisconsin via regular route bus service. So that is an important aspect of this, along with the robust economic development that we know we can see when we've got bus rapid transit in a bi-directional restricted bus lanes. This is going to be, robust development along station areas. So for us to have a chance to come along on the bus today, I think it really helps for people to actually see what we're talking about, where the line would stay on the north side of I-94 and would mainly follow along the frontage road and then cross approximately the last mile into Woodbury. So we know too that this corridor is very important as far as redevelopment in the Ramsey County area, and then as we travel east, Greenfield and new development, we have the chance to have better development along the line. We also know that this corridor is home to 32,000 people who live in zero-vehicle households.
Because we're going to do a great job in the state and finish getting the contributions we need for this phase, the design phase of Gateway, Gold Line, sorry. Old habits die hard. But I'm really looking forward to it. We have a lot of partners and support on this issue. People have really heard the message of how important it is that we have good support for the East Metro. They know that as Will likes to say, we need a strong East Metro to have a strong Metro. And so I think we're going to do a great job. We've got the bills going. We're going to go through the process and we'll finish this last little phase of it. So thanks for all your support and help.
The reason why people walk in to Union Depot with a sense of awe is because it's a legacy that our grandparents left us.
And I represent part of the Lower East Side here where this gateway comes through, and I gotta tell you that when I look, we really complement each other. The needs of Washington County, Woodbury in terms of employees and the need we have on the east side regarding people that need jobs is a perfect match.
This depot not only and the Green Line connects us to Minneapolis, this connects us to the rest of the United States, folks. This is part of the heart and soul of the Twin Cities. Together we'll succeed. So thank you for including me. Look forward to seeing some of you on Monday, and I'll let you finish your all aboard.
We are excited about the opportunity. We're excited about having you here and kind of showing you visual. I know the bus, so you're going to be heading out east, so you won't drive the exact route, but I think the way it's currently planned for the corridor would come along the campus here on the south end. And one potential stop that we're looking at for the actual transit station would just be just south of here, between the frontage road and this building over here with the glass is actually our employee cafeteria, the main cafeteria. But if you came here on a normal work day, you will see their parking lots are full. There are so many cars here on campus. We have a lot of people here on site on a daily basis, which is great for 3M. It's great for the city of Maplewood, the county, and the state. We have about, I think it's roughly around 16,000 employees here. 16,000 employees in Minnesota. We have about 11,000 employees here and then a couple thousand contract workers. So on any given day, you have between 10 and 15,000 people on site here. So you see the numbers on for the traffic counts, they reflect that we have a lot of cars coming on and off the freeway, and we have to find a lot of parking spots for all those cars, which is a challenge for us here at 3M. So the transit opportunity is obviously very attractive to us from that perspective, but also from a job recruitment perspective. We're in the midst of about a 5-year span where about 30% of our workforce is retiring. We're losing a lot of folks to retirement, and we have to replace those folks with new, highly skilled individuals, and that's not an easy task these days. So,
How many people do you expect, how many employees do you expect the first year would be?
you know, it's hard to say. Right now, it's about a quarter of our employees live within the Woodbury, Lake Elmo areas, and then we have a large amount of people that work and live very close to each other. But we still think that that will be an attractive option for them to just, you know, get on the bus and be dropped off right here, especially with parking being such an issue. If you notice, if you get here after 8:30, you are parking close to where we put our snow mountain during the winter. And it is not fun to walk in the middle of January that long of a distance. So parking is an incredible issue. So we think parking will actually encourage people to take advantage of it. I don't know if you saw, but thanks to the hard work of Senator Kent and Representative Ward and others in the legislature, we are in the process of building a $150 million new research and development lab here on campus, which will be a great addition. We're actually replacing and updating our lab so that we can attract new and highly qualified workers to continue the 3M tradition of innovation. We're excited about the opportunity. We think it's great for the East Metro. It's something that we're supportive of and glad to be a partner in the project, and look forward. Appreciate all the work done by everybody here today as well. I know it takes a lot of people to make this type of thing happen, so your leadership is very important.
I really appreciate your time. I think I just want to really stress the importance of the fact that the East Metro population is growing. And so we are worried about almost crippling congestion. And so our numbers do validate the need for this transit way. We're making data-driven decisions and we're using fact-based findings to move forward. And so we really do appreciate everyone's time and attention today. Again, BRT and a dedicated guideway has a lot of flexibility that the other transit corridors do not offer. Thank you again for joining us today, and I'll give the last remarks to our new Met Council Chair.
Thank you. Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks. And I just want to say a couple other words of thanks. I said this before, but I want to thank our driver, Tim, for taking us today. And I really want to give a special recognition to our staff for pulling this together, especially Jenna Rourke, who's new to the Met Council. So if you haven't met her, make sure you reach out. She's helping do a lot of this community outreach. One thing Jen has is a little packet of information about the governor's budget proposal on transportation, and I just want to say, as a way of moving forward, I'm optimistic something will happen on transportation at the legislature. I know that there's going to be a conversation of what that looks like, but either way, you certainly have my unequivocal support for this project and for other important investments in the East Metro. What we need more than anything is a system. We need a system that works together, and hopefully it's an accelerated, built-out system to accomplish exactly what the goals that Commissioner White laid out, to plan for the growth we expect, to help attract and retain businesses and the workforce of the future. We need a transit system as soon as possible, and so we'll continue to work together on this. It's a real privilege and honor to be here and for everyone to show up. I thank you so much, and we'll continue to work together.